finally, I get to record one of my tapes I did so long ago. My parents always get up earlier than almost I do, but this is going to be an earlier video. I've been waiting far too long to do this one, since I did the Kohaku's Nightmare VHS tape, part 1 and part 2. This time, this is going to be like a full hour video, as long as they don't wake up right away from their dream slumber. Anyways, let's get this over with. Oh, hold on. No, go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah, hold on. This one's called Shonen Mowgli and Little Nightmares. Those of you already know about Little Nightmares, good for you. I had to make a crossover movie of our favorite anime, A Jungle Book of Mowgli. Oh, wait, go back. That's a nice setting there. Let me just turn it up so you can hear it. It's gonna be kind of a long video, and like my last videos on Eli Martinez, I'm gonna read the yeah, ignore that voice there. Since there's no talking, like her, or basically those of you who haven't watched Little Nightmares before, the game is about level 6, ends up at a strange place where everything is huge and her being small. This is pretty neat to see how the gameplay goes. That she's exploring the big areas. Her bouncing on the bed several times to get to the very top. And the government, this scene is very dark seeing. Someone hanged it. She opens the fridge for some reason. Then she goes under here. Yeah, her friend and see a cute little gnome and hugs it. Aw, isn't that sweet? She jumps over the side and had to avoid these creatures, leeches, and pulls a switch. Then jumps to the other side and moves one plank of wood and falls in the ditch and avoid these disgusting leeches that want her dead. She puts it just down the doorway and lights up another lantern She follows the little gnome upstairs. She jumps to the side and turns the switch and runs toward the exit as quickly as possible. She opens another ledge to free another gnome. While that's happening, there's a strange creature dragging the cage. She goes up cloth that's like a rope. Hello? There's Simba. Tarzan. There's a random keyhole. I wonder where we are. There's Peter Pan. Croc's there too. The Chameleon from Chameleon Twist. No idea, but it looks like a horror film like that. There's Spike the Dragon. Here's Chewie. Here. There's Stitch. Ashi. Hello, anybody here? Wish to survive here. All of her here alive. They won't leave here alive. The subtitles are going a little too fast for me to read. Anyways, back to 6. She enters in another room, which is a bathroom. Drags a case full of toilet paper and pulls a switch. Runs through another room that looks like a playroom for little children. She runs through here as quickly as possible, jumping over blocks. Avoiding an eye that turns children into stones. She climbs up over cages. She finds a hidden room and gives another gnome a hug. She goes back up again. She turns the other way and finds a room full of ink art and throws something underneath the bed. She goes to the next room and there were children sleeping. An unknown weird creature that has no eyes with long arms starts moving and walking by. File 6 sneaks by and makes her escape. And crawls underneath another air vent. Her stomach starts growling that she hungers for food. Starts growling again that she's really starving. Luckily, a strange random boy gives her food. Giving her energy back. And off she goes. Hello, little one. It's going a little too fast for me. Hello, little. Are my friends. Oh wait, I am Mowgli and these are my friends. Croc. Stitch. Ashi. Peter Pan. And Tinkerbell. Simba Timon Pumbaa. Tarzan Jane. Who are you? 6. 6, eh? And that you... Oh, what? Going a little too fast for me to read there. I think she knows where it is. Yep, there's Tarzan and Jane. Croc. Fucking Chameleon. Stitch. Spike. They move on ahead. That's why you're seeing their faces. And off they go. She climbs up beside those other cages. And lights another lantern. She makes a leap of faith. And then climbs up the chain. Climb up more cages. And finds a switch and turns it on. Left the entire row full of cages and pull the switch left and right. Turn it to the left. Climbed up the chain some more. And then open the violin cabinet. Just to get to the very top. Pull the switch. Turn on the electricity power for a moment. Opens the cage and frees a little creature. She pushes the ton weight thing and grabs a rope. Hanging rope. And more leeches start attacking. And avoid that eye. can see what the achievement looked like since it's blue and blurry. The floor starts moving. Climb up on top of that crate as possible. Quickly. And run to the next room. Go up the stairs. And found the next room. When another gnome runs by. She pushes the chair to the side. And there's the next room. And she ran around in circles just to find not much else there. Run out of the room and falls the little gnome creature. And she finds the next room where there's a bath. There's a toilet and a sink. She climbs up the stacks, and there's a random picture of the strange creature she's seen earlier, from random toilet paper to the ground. She opens the entrance and grabs onto the key. You don't unlock the door. It says some sort of thing. You can press the button. She hides underneath the stacks of other cages. Going down the elevator. And her stomach starts growling once more. Go by a big fan air vent. Her stomach needs some food. Stomach gets weaker and needs to have more food in her stomach. She sees one in the cage and not notice this is obviously a trap. Yep, the giant hand. We are trapped. Yep, Peter Pan's there too, getting angry. What? Hi kids, we ran. It's the Douche from Sausage Party. You're here too? Yes, we can help. Masters? Madam. Anyways, you're of evil. See you around, suckers. Real. Douche. Goodbye for now. Yep, there goes the douche. What did you say? It went a little too fast there. Gotta get out of here. She knocks over her cage to make her escape. And so are the others. She pulls the cage with the child inside and pulls the switch. Climbs up piles of wood. See a random bathtub there. They sneak on by to this creepy creature. Make a run for it. The creature is called Janitor. He is as blind as a bat. But they can hear the noise each they make. Grabs the turn, whatever. Six turns it as quickly as possible, right before he starts grabbing her. Goes right through the air vents. He's thinking, well, that was close. And there's that next room, there's piles of shoes around. She walks right through it, but she's not alone. So then, inside the piles of shoes too, she has to make a run for it. She successfully escaped it. Goes through the pipes while being chased by the janitor. Slides into underneath those piles of cages from earlier. The janitor presses a button to the elevator. Where are you? Of course. Your kitties come to Mr. Douche. Ooh, creepy. He's terrified while they're hiding. Luckily, the little gnome showed up. And they left. And Mowgli's happy that everything's okay now. And they never get... Because here... There's Timon Pumbaa, Simba, being surprised that they left. And the Chameleon sticks out his tongue. And so a Stitch being there. But the Douche just questions where they're at. They go underneath the floorboards, not noticing a thing. The janitor, and the Douche. Throws that thing, and just buying them some time to escape. Go inside another air vent to make their way out. And strange editing, I think I just did there. And there's little clocks everywhere, warning the creature's appearance. She grabs one of the shoes and throws at the switch, and makes a run for it. There's clocks all around. And now there's a library room full of books. And see another gnome go by. And a random piano is there. She jumps on it and hits the piano keys. And there's an achievement that I can't see what it says. It's all blurry. She climbs up that stacks case of books while the janitor and Douche try to find where they're at. She has to use another lever to crank it up while she climbs up to where the stacks of other books are at. This is the lighted candle. There's a bit of blocks in the way. They can almost reach his long, scrawny octopus arms to almost grab not only her, but the others as well. She grabs the lever and turns on the television just to alert the creature's hearing, waiting for that moment to come in the room and hear what that noise is. Stitch. It thinks it's okay to go now. He turns the lever. Trying to bring the piano up. She times her jump perfectly and goes inside another air vent. She pulls a minecart full of clothes. And to avoid the dangerous steam. She opens a doorway in a big, huge hallway, big holes, deep hole. Spike said. The others dip carefully. The douche spots them. While Stitch is ready to fight. And he blasts him.
Run across the planks. Now that we're in here, there is a quick candle to light. It should be pretty obvious in front of you. Right here.
Yeah, whoever said that. I was meant to mute that. And whoever said that. Big long arms and hands. Try to reach out for her while a rat passes by. In a big huge doorway. She tries to avoid his long, scrawny arms as possible. Just to move the cage. And squash his arms. Splits apart from his body. Keep watching. Just checking what time it is. Anyways, back to the story. She climbs up a few bars. First, then she sees a random hook. And sacks that look like a bunch of meats. She grabs onto one of the hooks. And there was a strange shadow of a top hat in the background. And she starts getting the hunger inside her again. And see a bunch of rats go by. She keeps jumping and jumping. She sees a rat trapped in a mousetrap and starts eating it. Pretty brutal. She heads to the next room, full of nothing but clothes or stacks of meats. Mowgli and the others followed what strange room they're in. they look around. There's ahead of us. There's a picture of the strange lady we saw in the opening. And the head mistress. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat there. Anyways, she finds a big huge kitchen room and sees a disturbing in face of a creature. That looks like his face is melting. Who goes there? There's even an evil knight there. And Jack in the Box too. I'm just looking at who else is there. They're just looking at that long, curious face, thinking, who goes there? Is there anybody there? There's even Tweeg. I heard noise. There's even Randall. Tweeg? Randall Boggs? They question what they're doing there. All the heroes look at the villains they've known before. Quiet, they'll hear us. They stay quiet as long as they can. They just sneak on by, undetected, while this, cute little gnome creature run by, and the chef have thought he heard noise and checks what was that. Big huge pot. Thought it heard noises too and checks the other side, while she and the others hide underneath the desk without being discovered. She throws another part fish inside the pot, while the chef is rubbing his hand against the fish. 6 hides right next to those crates. Into bottles of wine. She gets spotted, and then tries to run for her life, and grabs a piece of cheese, while learning the chef's appearance. She throws it inside, and I still can't see the achievement since it's too blurry. She climbs up to the very top. Almost knocked down the pot. She climbs up where the stacks of fishes are at. And goes inside another air vent. She enters the next room. There's a key. And she reaches out, alerting the ship's appearance. The others were worried that they were about to get spotted. And ignore that, what the? I've heard a good noise. She grabs the key just in time, while he's distracted. Runs as fast as possible. Can leave the key there and most likely into the next bathroom and gives the other creature a hug.
I don't know what it was yet.
So she turns on the light of the candlestick. Again, it's to the next room. Goes down the elevator. Rings the jar. Or hints underneath the caverns of other food. And goes to the other side, being chased by the chef. The others hide. And they make a run for it. And as quickly as possible. So they run, and the evil knight spots them. There you are. Tweeg is there too. Peter Pan. Randall Boggs. And start ready to attack. Chameleon tries fights back, including Croc too. Creepy Randall starts fighting back.
Grab the key. This dude.
Yeah, grab the key. And then go to the other side. And that happened. Evil knights were about to attack him.
Issue the challenge. Name your champion and I'll take him apart piece by little piece.
Peter defeats him. Starts fighting the evil Jack-in-the-Box. Croc fights back. And so does Tarzan. Starts attacking, and then very slowly, and toss him into a hot stove, burning him alive. They also sneak on by. Go underneath for the thing that grinds up meat. climbs up. And there are stacks of meat in the bags all tied up. She moves a big, huge ham. Other ham, too. And swings across just to get the other ham. And lights up another lantern and grabs that vase that looks like the lady at the end place. She grinds up all the meat and turns them into sausages, as rope, up to swing across. She runs almost toward the exit and pulls down the switch. But unfortunately, here's the creature chef going by. And start shaking the crate while they hide, not to get seen by the creature. Goes up the elevator. Hides into the air vent, waiting for the ship to go by. She goes on stack of the other crates. Turn on the candle and she gets spotted. And runs underneath the table. Just to sneak on by to get the key. She turns on the meat grinder while the chef is distracted. Gets a chance to grab the key and runs towards the elevator. She used the key just in time to make her heroic escape. In their heroic escape. And waiting for the ship to go by without being spotted. And ends up in a dumpster. Or going down the vent. Garbage chute. They go underneath the floorboards while the chefs are cleaning up the dishes. Sneak on by and be spotted some more. Run towards the kitchen underneath the table where the stacks of plates are at. The chef checks underneath and finds nothing, and wanders off back. Peter and Tinkerbell start laughing that they're glad they are alright. They spot a few hooks up there, but the chef spots them and hides underneath the table and you can't see them. Runs towards the piles of plates, go on top of the stacks, and hangs onto the hook while being chased by the armies of evil chefs. Got grabbed it, but struggled out to make her escape. Grabbed on the other one of the hooks while the chefs throw bottles at her, but misses. Now John walks by a big huge pipe, see a bit of light, and sees ladder. They're going up to the lights, and see the oversized giant people walking across a steel bridge, while Croc, Chameleon, Tarzan, Jane are looking up there, seeing the light of day. Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Spike, even Timon Pumbaa, Simba, Stitch. Ashi sees what's going on out there. Sees a big huge ship full of guests coming, while there's a big huge rod out of six climbing up the ladder and enters inside. See a bunch of overweight guests showing up. Moves a bunch of plank of wood just across the side. Climbs up piles of wood while the lady is right there. The guests walk to the other side of the room while she enters another room full of other guests enjoying their food. The big one starts attacking her, along with the others. Make her run for it. Climbs up in piles of plates while the fat lady tries to grab her, but misses. Ashi looks at their hideous designs, and so does a strange, familiar figure. It's Emperor Awesome. Look, join the party. Just a party. Emperor Awesome.
Light our lighter so you can see a little bit better. You see the little gnome guy run across, so pull this table back so you can get into the backside here. Crawl in and give the little pigman a hug. Light the lantern if you don't already have all 20.
Yeah, exactly.
So get ready.
Exactly.
Table so you gap and make sure you hold on. If you fall, I think you can survive. So don't worry, but it's obviously better than no.
Yeah, keep talking there, guy, yeah. Now, I'm trying to explain how this video game movie goes. You know, we're almost an hour in. And because I'll end it here in a moment, Terry.
And it's still possible to...
Yep, he's still talking. Anyway, she runs and toward the next room, being chased by the overweighted guests, along with the others too. And start running for that creepy creature. The chef thought he heard noises, but runs back out the doorway. She grabs a toilet paper and knocks down the broken glass. 7 years bad luck. Go on top of a pipe. Goes down and up the elevator she goes. She grabs something while the big creature snores away. Mowgli thought he heard something, but and it was Emperor Awesome. Hello there, her boy. He shows his heart muscles and does his glaring stares, showing how cool he is and how amazing he's about to go fight them. Ashi will not let him start attacking them. Emperor Awesome was ready to fight back, along with the others. There's Lilo Stitch, alien thing. Stitch and Emperor Awesome start fighting each other, including Ashi. And they being Emperor Awesome, sort of speaking, and start being chased by the overweighted guests. They make a run for it as quickly as possible. Oh. They hurry and hurry. They knocking down everything in their sight. They try to reach for her but miss. Luckily a lantern there and swings across, just in time to make it safety. However, her hunger starts to strike again. And eat the poor little creature. Giving her a bit of a sausage, meaning devours the poor thing. And there's the strange lady once again. See you guys in part 2.
Pick up the doll.
Everyone.